Yo, what's up guys, it's Jack and welcome back to another video. And in this one I wanted to talk about reasons Call of Duty will or will not ever die. Because if you look at it, so in some ways the same thing that won't kill Call of Duty actually can kill Call of Duty as well at the same time. So, and I've also had a few comments in the some few people in the comment section put it very eloquently that Call of Duty is also the Madden of first-person shooters, and that in and of itself is a reason. And I never really looked at it that way, at least not very much, up until they started mentioning. I'm like, yeah, they're totally right. But it's actually very funny, as I was thinking about the subject before starting up this video and this commentary, how many things will and will not kill Call of Duty simultaneously, as crazy as that is. And also, a long time ago, somebody I once knew said to me that the smarter people will always take advantage of the people that are not so smart. So, and that is actually very true, because I mean, if you look at the way Activision takes advantage of the fan base, whether it's, you know, through microtransactions or whether it's by hyping up their game through their multiplayer reveal or whatnot. I mean, that's because that's all it is, really. If you look at the multiplayer reveal, they're there to basically promote their game. It's not just a multiplayer reveal. It's a hype builder. And at the same time, you don't see everything. You get explained a lot of things, and of course things are obviously subject to change before release, obviously, right? I mean, look what happened with Modern Warfare 3. I mean, everybody thought that Modern Warfare 3, myself included, obviously, everybody thought that Modern Warfare 3, although Modern Warfare 3, in my opinion, isn't a terrible game by any means, in my opinion, everybody thought it was going to be better than all the previous Call of Duties at the time, and that it was just going to make everything else look like crap, and it was going to be the best thing since sliced bread, and I mean, it's honestly, that's what it was, and they built up the hype very well, and in theory and everything that they've mentioned, I mean, it sounded really good and everything, but as it turned out, Modern Warfare 3, even though it definitely beefed up the hype, it didn't end up being as good as the hype itself. So, I mean, there's just so many aspects. I mean, let's discuss a few things, okay? Obviously, here's one good example of something that can make and simultaneously break Call of Duty. That's microtransactions. Microtransactions, I mean, I recently seen in an article that in 2017 for COD World War II, Activision made $4 billion in microtransactions. And that's, to my knowledge, that's also $4 billion more than what the game itself made. The game itself made, what, $1 billion or something like that? And for microtransactions, for them to make 4 times as much, I mean, my numbers could be wrong here, but for the fact that they make more, let's put it this way. I mean, this is something that's, to my knowledge, is true. Is that, you know, the fact that they make more off of microtransactions than the game itself is pretty crazy, and it's something. I mean, it can lower the quality of a game, and at the same time, it keeps the game alive because it generates money for the company, and therefore they will continue making more games. So there you go. Let's see. Again, like I said, smart people taking advantage of people that are not so smart. There's the fact that people buy into the hype, and the thing is, we keep on making, a lot of the times we make mistakes over and over again in buying a Call of Duty every year over and over again, because we keep on having this belief and this faith that hopefully we will get that Call of Duty that we want. And as of the recent years, so far it seems like we have not been getting that Call of Duty that we've been hoping and praying for. Like, I'm sure that there are a lot of people out there that were hoping and praying that Call of Duty World War II was going to be as good as at least as good as some of the older school Call of Duties, and maybe even more, because Call of Duty has supposedly come a long way since then, right? And then time will remind you time and time again that, hey, you know, it's like we keep on doing the same thing every year and we expect something different, which is, by Einstein, that's basically the definition of insanity. So I guess we're kind of insane in a very basic way, if you look at it in that sense. I mean, we keep on buying the game every year and we're expecting something better, but at the same time, it's not all that, because it's not It's not made by the same development company every year, and they do change things every year, but the question is it the change we want? And we keep on making this gamble. That's what we're doing, basically, is we keep on making this gamble, and we hope that we end up hitting the jackpot sooner or later. And that's where we can easily get taken advantage of, because we're kind of, I don't know what it is. It's like every November time, it's like we're all, you know, especially we're all pretty much addicted to the whole, you know, let's buy a new Call of Duty. Maybe this one will be good. You know, we'll go through the same old celebration or whatnot. And in a sense, it's almost like Christmas. It's like every year you're hyped about buying new presents and all the things like that. And that's you know what I mean, in a sense. So and it's easily something that can be very addictive and habitual if not controlled. So I think when you put everything together, I mean, there are so many different aspects. This video can easily be like 30 minutes long, but I wanted to keep it short and sweet. But the thing is, there are plenty of reasons why Call of Duty will never die, and yet at the same time, there are plenty of reasons why Call of Duty will and can die. So that's all it pretty much is, if you think about it. So let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. Obviously, you guys have already touched up on the subject with me a little bit here in the comment section here or there. But there's this is something that could definitely be talked about quite a lot. So let me know down in the comment section. As always, if you enjoyed the video, let me know. And if you didn't, let me know what I can do to make my videos better. I'll catch you guys on the next one.